A modest apartment in 1995 New York City, now still after Anne Scheiber, 101, has passed. A lawyer and executor enter, anticipating a small estate, unaware of the financial secrets hidden within. The lawyer opens a closet, revealing a trove of stock certificates, AT&T, Coca-Cola, Pepsi, Exxon, thousands of shares, a shocking discovery that defies all expectations, a life unknown revealed. The lawyer stares, dumbfounded, the weight of the revelation sinking in. This can't be right. Sunlight bathes the room as officials gather around a polished table, a palpable sense of anticipation hanging in the air. The speakerphone crackles, holding the promise of momentous news. A voice booms from the receiver. I'm calling to inform you that Anne Scheiber has bequeathed $22 million to Yeshiva University. Disbelief flickers across their faces, etched with astonishment. One official leans forward, his voice tinged with incredulity. 22 million? Are you sure there isn't a mistake? The room holds its breath, suspended between astonishment and the weight of the unexpected windfall. In 1,920 seconds, D.C., Anne Scheiber strides toward the imposing IRS office, a determined glint in her eyes. Anne, sharply dressed, enters the IRS, where male colleagues cast dismissive glances her way. The office buzzes with male voices, a stark contrast to Anne's poised presence. Anne navigates the male-dominated space, her ambition a silent challenge. Another woman with a law degree? She'll never make it here, whispers a colleague, laced with scorn. Anne's focused expression betrays nothing as she absorbs the subtle barbs, her resolve hardening. Pale daylight streams into the IRS office, illuminating rows of desks and stacks of tax returns. Anne meticulously reviews documents, her brow furrowed in concentration under the hum of fluorescent lights. Her male colleagues chat and laugh, celebrating new promotions, their joy a stark contrast to her focus. Anne glances at them, a flicker of disappointment momentarily clouding her determined expression. Anne, you're a great worker, but this is a man's world, the boss says, crushing her hopes with casual words. In the soft glow of a desk lamp, Anne studies financial newspapers, her brow furrowed with worry. The weight of loss hangs heavy as she reflects on her brother's disastrous stock deals. Her savings, now gone, fuel a growing resolve in her eyes. A steely glint hardens her gaze, reflecting a newfound determination. I'll have to do this myself, Anne declares, her voice echoing in the quiet apartment. Amidst the 1,944 bustle, Anne, 51, stands before the New York Stock Exchange, a recent retiree with $5,000 and a steely resolve. Dressed in a respectable coat and hat, she observes the frenetic trading floor, determination hardening her gaze. A small victory marks a new beginning as she considers her next move. The flurry of activity fuels her decision: investment in blue-chip dividend companies. Her lips tighten as she resolves to succeed, a silent vow made amidst the chaos. This is my chance to prove them all wrong, Anne declares, her voice firm against the city's roar. Sunlight bathes Anne's modest apartment, illuminating stacks of reports and ledgers spread across her small wooden table. Dividend checks arrive steadily, each one a tangible reward for Anne's meticulous and thoughtful planning. A satisfied smile graces Anne's face as she diligently records each transaction, her focus unwavering. Slow and steady wins the race, Anne murmurs, her voice filled with quiet determination and unwavering belief. With each reinvested dividend, Anne embraces the power of compound interest, building her financial future. Anne, in her 60 seconds, watches the roaring 50 seconds boom across the ticker, her portfolio soaring with each headline. Decades blur. Anne, now in her 70 seconds, faces the harsh stagflation of the 70 seconds, her resolve tested. Black Monday 1,987. The market crashes, but Anne, in her 80 seconds, remains steadfast, refusing to sell. Despite the market's chaos, Anne's tiny apartment remains unchanged, a sanctuary of quiet resilience. Anne, now in her 90 seconds, still wears the same coat, a symbol of her unwavering commitment and enduring legacy. Muted sunlight streams into Anne's modest apartment, casting shadows that dance with the flickering light of a small, old TV. News reporters on the screen speak of the oil crisis, their words painting a bleak picture of economic recession. The somber broadcast fills the room, amplifying the sense of unease and uncertainty. Anne, how are you coping with these tough times? A neighbor's voice pierces the silence. Anne's voice is steady and measured. I'm doing just fine, thank you, she replies, though a hint of worry flickers in her eyes. Under harsh fluorescent lights, Anne searches for bargains in the discount store. She picks up a loaf of day-old bread, its packaging crumpled. At the checkout, she meticulously counts out her pennies, brow furrowed. The cashier remarks, "You're always so frugal, Anne." Anne replies with conviction, "Every penny saved is a penny earned." In a dimly lit apartment, Anne pores over an annual report, shadows dancing around her. The room is sparsely furnished, revealing a stark contrast to her multi-millionaire status. A single light bulb casts a harsh glow, highlighting her engrossed expression. Despite her wealth, Anne's lifestyle remains simple, almost austera. She flips a page, her eyes scanning the fine print with focused intensity. A subtle smirk plays on her lips as she whispers, "They have no idea." Bathed in soft light, a mahogany desk commands the lawyer's office. Mr. Stern, impeccably dressed, gestures intently as he speaks on the phone. His earnest tone fills the room, focused on the task at hand. "Her legacy is more than just money," Mr. Stern says. "It's a testament to the power of long-term investing." Sunlight paints the campus of Yeshiva University as women students gather, their faces lit with purpose. Books and laptops create a landscape of learning, each page turned a step towards future achievements. The air vibrates with intellectual energy, a symphony of ambition and collaboration. A student looks up, a spark of determination in her eyes, ready to meet any challenge. "Anne Scheiber's story inspires me to pursue my dreams and never give up," a student declares, her voice ringing with conviction. The Anne Scheiber Scholarship Fund stands as a beacon, illuminating paths to success and empowerment. Sunlight floods the classroom as the finance professor stands before his attentive students. Dust motes dance in the beams, illuminating the air as he gestures, emphasizing each word. His voice resonates, capturing the students' attention with the promise of financial wisdom. "Anne Scheiber proved that anyone can become wealthy," the finance professor declares, his eyes gleaming. "With discipline and a long-term perspective," he adds, driving home the core message. The students lean in, absorbing the lesson. Inspired by the story of Anne Scheiber, a visual story unfolds, contrasting Anne's patient investment strategy with the frenetic trading of typical investors. Anne's portfolio charts an exponential climb, a testament to the relentless power of compounding interest. The fluctuating returns of others highlight the wisdom of Anne's steady, long-term approach. Anne's voice echoes with quiet confidence. "I don't sell anything. I just reinvest my dividends." Under the solemn daylight of 1995, Anne Scheiber's gravestone stands as a silent testament. Endless rows of gravestones stretch across the vast cemetery, a stark landscape of remembrance. Anne Scheiber's story is a reminder, a voice echoes, weaving through the silent field. "The best investment strategy is the one you can stick with for 50 years, the voice continues. "Patience is not just a virtue, it's a wealth-building strategy," the voice concludes, leaving the listener in contemplation.